Ooh, and that one. Okay, Grand Rising, wonderful souls. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, I had another one poke out that I want to take. I've forgotten what I was going to say. I'm going to have to redo that bit. Grand Rising, wonderful souls. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new to this channel, my name is Bronwen. It's really good to have you here. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot 111. I'm going to ring a bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. So if you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm trying a new style of starting my readings, especially with these lovely tea leaf cards. So let's just see what's in store. And we have the month of September. Interesting. Okay. September, we have money will be coming to you. Let me show you this. Money will be coming to you. We have new creative ideas, ventures, and a fresh start is coming for someone here. How exciting. Let me move this one over. Pop that in there. Move those over here. We also have unsettled times, need to plan ahead, but it was upside down. So something's coming in that is going to remove someone's worries in something here. Goal-orientated person. I apologize for the candle wax on this one. And then we have compliments from an admirer is coming forward as well. We have muddled, unclear thinking. Interesting. We have happiness. And we also have the most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, let's pop this one here. And the last one to come out is another month. April. Interesting. So let's see what's going to happen. This may be happening between the times of September of this year to next year. Now I know that my readings are timeless, so a lot of the times you won't hear me stating the year, simply because you could watch this 10 years from now, a year from now, whenever. And if it resonates, it resonates, it's for you. So it doesn't really matter what the year is. Also know that I can be picking up on past, present or future energy. And sometimes a mixture of all three. So let's just see what would like to come through. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well wherever you are in the world. Tell me about this compliments from an admirer, especially when it comes to September. Okay, it seems like if there is somebody here that does want to communicate with you, they may be holding off until later on, depending on when you are watching this. But having the Ace of Swords come out is a message, okay, a truth, some sort of information being conveyed. We do have the Four of Wands coming out as well. So the Four of Wands is letting us know that foundations haven't been built yet. There is something here that is unclear, like it says here, muddled, unclear thinking when it comes to money will be coming to you. With this being in reverse as well, this could be to do with housing. I don't know if there is a specific person that wanted to come towards you sooner, but they're having to sort out housing. They're having to work something out here in a very calm fashion because you have the Five of Swords in reverse. Now, again, this person here is just holding one of those swords. So they're holding one sword in information. Why am I getting information rather than communication? Let me put this down. Because the Five of Swords is usually to do with arguments or stressors or it's like some sort of conflict or confrontation, right? It being in reverse, especially as he is only holding one, that this person hasn't got all of the information, or they haven't got all of the, why do I keep wanting to say information? Someone wants to offer you something here. There is some sort of actual offer that wants to be presented. I feel like whoever this is still working on something. Do you want me to put this one out? I'm going to pop that one there. Can I get another card, please, for rainbow and kangaroo? Thank you so much. And we have here the chariot. So there's definitely movement happening. There's healing that's happening as well. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So this person may have had to get over quite a few obstacles. And whatever it is that they wish to give to you, they wish to give it to you in a way that you no longer have obstacles yourself. But something is still in its skeleton phase, which is why it's so far off. Tell me about April with goal-orientated person. So we have the Page of Wands coming through. So it's almost like an adventure, or someone here is wistfully thinking about it being an adventure. The fact that we have goal-orientated person, this could be travel as well, because the Page of Wands is about excitement. It's about exploration. It's an energy of going off on your gap year from university or college to see the world. There's risks that are taken as well. So tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Thank you. We have the Ace of Cups coming out in reverse to the Queen of Cups to the High Priestess in reverse. So then some of the obstacles may have been other people. The Queen of Cups is usually a mother figure, a father figure, some sort of protective figure. We do have the Ace of Cups in reverse though. So this is almost like to the displeasure of a superior, of an elder, something along those lines. And then having the High Priestess in reverse, the High Priestess is usually somebody who is very loving, very caring, very grounded, but also very connected into the cosmos, into the divine. And as you can see, they look like they are a deacon, or they are the Pope or someone along those lines, because they have very high stature. They have the keys to the city, as you can see there in reverse. This is somebody who may have that position, but they do not have the qualities that go with it. So you have someone here that's been making it very difficult for someone to come towards you, whether that is an actual romantic partner, or if that is somebody wanting to come forward to just give you happiness, give you funding, giving you whatever. They're making it very, very difficult. I'm going to put down the Ace of Cups first. Okay, so this is the reason why they haven't reached out, because they don't want to reach out in a way of woe is me. It's like they are trying to plan something here and they want it all to be perfect. So they don't really want to get in contact with you and be like, well, these are all the stresses that I've been having. How about you? They want to come in and be like, the world is great. Everything is wonderful. This is for you. Isn't it grand? There are no problems whatsoever. Unfortunately, life is not like that. There are ups and downs, you know. It's part of what enriches life. But having the Queen of Cups coming out here, there is definitely something going on here with money. There is definitely something going on here with money, because this Queen of Cups may be either bringing in a muddled, unclear thinking, causing some sort of doubt or confusion. There's something that they're doing that is making this person that wants to come towards you either question themselves or slow them down, or slow down their actions towards you. The High Priestess coming out in reverse, and I'm putting this down over the Five of Swords. That's very interesting. So you do have somebody here who is meddling, but they don't want to be seen as meddling, because to have the High Priestess in reverse and then have the Five of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who is openly ambivalent over here, but they don't want to cause a fuss. They just want everyone to be happy. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. So they may have been trying to get someone here to have a fresh start with them, or to look towards them as having this new venture, having this excitement, rather than you. I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. 1 second. Okay, so this is giving meddling elder, meddling someone. Tell me about the kangaroo to the rainbow, please, with the chariot. Two of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups coming out here. So this is happy families. We have families coming out here. Okay, so this person may be moving away from a family unit to come towards you. And whatever funding or money that they have is no longer going into that family. Maybe they're wanting to build a family with you. What I do get with the Two of Pentacles, though, is that this is a transition. This is a very slow transition, because the Two of Pentacles, it does talk about choice. You know, picking out of two things and then having to either juggle between the two before you actually make your mind up and go, right, I want this one or I want that one. And once you've made your choice, you then put that down. But if putting that down is a person or a job or a friend group, it's not something that is usually done directly, is it? It takes time. Even if you are leaving a job, they give you a certain amount of time to pack up your stuff and leave. So things seem to be going slowly. There's a choice that you're going to have to make come April next year. There is a choice that you are going to have to make. What is this choice? Where would you like me to go? Let's see. Really, this one? No, I don't want to take that one. Let me see. And look at that, we have the Knight of Cups underneath. So this is a romantic gesture. Okay, and it was on pause for a while. It was definitely on pause for a while. Maybe while this person was healing, maybe because the divine knew that you needed to heal as well, especially with that Three of Swords in reverse. And we do have the Three of Cups coming out, so this is very positive. There's celebrations going on here. You may be invited to something. Okay. Tell me about this choice. What was the choice? What was going on here? A family business is what I heard. The choice was to do with love. Okay, there's a choice that you're being asked to make, and it was held up. It was definitely held up with this Knight of Wands in reverse. Lack of movement. The Knight of Wands is one of the fastest in the deck, next to the Knight of Swords, right? And it was held up by someone presently just really contending with them. Really contending with them. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please. Tell me about that Ace of Cups, please. Please and thank you. Thank you. We have here the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so this could have been a divorce. This, like I said, with the family business. Let me just bring you in a little bit more, if I can. There we go. With the Hierophant and hearing that word, the family business, this person could have been married to them. This could have been, because it doesn't have to be like their mother or father. It could have been that they were with somebody who was much older than them. You do have the Eight of Swords here, so there is this energy of feeling trapped. Of feeling trapped in either a relationship, in a business. They may have actually had a family business, as in they were in a relationship and they worked together as well. The moon coming out is also to do with family, because it resides over the 4th house and Cancer, which also looks at family. So let's pop this down. So this person seemed to have been, it's not so much they were dragging their feet, it seems whoever they were like separating from or pulling apart the assets was definitely dragging their feet. This Eight of Swords talks about, the thing is as well, it does talk about feeling trapped, but it's feeling trapped because you're not actually trapped. You are not actually trapped. If you look at this Eight of Swords, there is no swords in front of her and there's no swords behind her, which means that she could literally wriggle that off, because they're not ropes. They're actually like a softer binding, and she could walk out. The thing is, though, when you have built something from, let's say, from the scratch, you've built it from the bottom up, do you really want to walk away from that? So this person may have been fighting to keep a business or keep portion of this business against somebody that they saw as holding stature to something that they didn't build. Interesting. Yeah, and look what's coming out, the Devil. And you also have the Three of Wands in reverse. So this was actually holding on to things that were actually holding this person back, including you know, a business maybe that because they built it from the ground up, they didn't want to walk away from. The Three of Wands though was stopping some sort of expansion. So it does seem like this person is wanting to come forward with you with more than just like a bouquet of flowers. They want to come correct, and they want to come forward knowing that they have things to offer you, that it's not like I'm going to offer you this and you can't say no. Of course you can say no, but you wouldn't want to. But this person's not able to, or wasn't able to, because of what they were going through. Now I actually want to put the Devil card down, because in this deck, like this card, they're not actually chained in any way, shape or form. They don't have to be there. They are there by choice. So I think that with that V as well, we're looking at change. We're looking at change here. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of there was greed at one point, I think. A lot of like fluffing up their egos, because we have the Six of Swords coming out in reverse. We already had the Five of Swords. This person may have been very good at manipulating others, or making others see them as being like the Mother Hubbard type of energy, that I'm not doing anything wrong, what are you talking about, I'm very motherly, or I'm very fatherly. But the Six of Swords in reverse is not moving away from conflict, not moving away from it. And we have the Three of Wands coming out again. Okay, so this is why there has been a delay. For someone here, they may have been wondering, why have they not had X, Y, or Z get in contact with them? Or why has this whoever not got in contact? This is the reason why. They were trying to, I think they're picking up the pieces now after the storm. We have the King of Pentacles coming through. The King of Pentacles is a business person, someone who has very good business acumen, someone who knows how to make things grow. And I'm putting that over the Ten of Cups. So this was a family business. This definitely was a family business. Okay. Tell me about the last row. What do we need to know about April? What do we need to know about April? Ace of Swords is coming through. Okay. So it seems, because we have the Ace of Swords for September, we also have the Ace of Swords for April. There is going to be communication, but it's information here more than anything. I feel like someone will have a lot of communication and information in September, and there is going to be more information that is given to you, either about their past, about what it was that was holding them back with this Magician in reverse, where they felt like they didn't have enough to offer, and also where they hadn't healed, because the Magician is also an alchemist. It being in reverse, this is a lack of alchemy. And then you have the Seven of Cups, so this is almost like stripping it bare, seeing this person for their vulnerable truth. And I do feel like over time, and as a relationship builds, whether that's friendship at first, you will get to know what happened to this person in the past and why they weren't able to come forward sooner. Okay, I've been told to leave it there, so I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you'd like to see more of my content and when I actually post, I would love it if you were to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I do so. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.